Hi, my name is Omkar, and this is the demo for the deployment milestone, and this is specifically for iTrust. So now in this milestone for iTrust, we need to create a deployment pipeline, so which will deploy our code to production whenever user git pushes to production, and then we'll have to implement a rolling update strategy for iTrust. So for this purpose, we are going to create 5 VMs, and now for the rolling update strategy, we are going to use a proxy. So the proxy will be a separate server. So this server will lie in front of these five production servers. And whenever a rolling update is performed, so that is these servers will be updated one by one. So this proxy will make sure that our application is always available online. So whenever this first server is down, this proxy will switch over to the second server and so on. So whenever this updates are going on, this proxy will make sure that our iTrust application is never going down. So now this is also a two-part process. So first, what we'll do is that we'll set up all our servers, and because we don't want to set up these servers every time user git pushes to production, so this will be a separate Ansible playbook. So I'll run this playbook first, and this will be done only for the first time, or this will be done only once in the entire lifetime of the project. And so the playbook which I'm going to run is setup servers one. So I'll quickly start with the uh, playbook, and you will see that 5 Amazon AWS instances should get populated here, and currently you don't have any instance visible here. And as soon as I run my playbook, these servers will get created on AWS, and our all the necessary things required for iTrust will be deployed on these servers. So I'm going to create all of the servers. So that is the five iTrust production servers and a proxy server. So now after this launch instance step, you'll see one server getting uploaded here. So now I have added one instance. Now this command has finished execution. So this is the server you see now. And now similarly, all the servers will get started one by one, and the necessary things required for iTrust will get deployed on those servers. Now I'll just pause this script for a while because this will take quite a lot of time. Now, one thing to note here is that the proxy will require the IP of all the 5 production servers. So we have made this dynamic. That is the IPs of these servers will be communicated to the proxy via Ansible variables. So we have this. We'll be setting. So you can see here the Ansible variables will give us the IPs of these 5 servers for the proxy server. So this proxy will get, so basically we have not hard coded any IPs in our proxy. And now these instances are getting executed one by one. And I'll just pause again for all of the instances to get created and also the proxy. Okay, so our Ansible playbook has finished execution, and you can see these 6 servers created over here. So 5 of them are the production servers, and the last one is the proxy server. So here you can see on the AWS console as well these 6 servers. So one of these is the proxy servers, and the other are the production servers. Now we'll move on to the actual deployment and the rolling update part. So before we move on to the deployment part, I'll also show you that this script creates an inventory file for us. So this inventory file contains the servers which we just created, and we can use this inventory file whenever wants to git push anything, and automatically his current code will be pushed onto the production servers using this inventory file. So now we have our pipeline ready, and now what I'll do is that I am a developer, and I'll just add new code and push that code to the production server, and it should get live on these production servers. So I'll show you a demo for that. Okay, so now I'll show you a deployment. Now our deployment already has rolling updates configured for iTrust. And this is, say I'm a developer and I have this iTrust code checked out over here. And this is my Jenkins repo here, which is configured to listen changes to that repo. And let me do one small change and let me push this code. So I've done some small changes in the readme and I'll just push this code. Okay, so before pushing, I'll also start the proxy server to show you the rolling updates. Now I could have started the proxy servers automatically with the Ansible script, but I've done this only for demo purposes so that I can show you how the proxy requests are going on. So I'll SSH into the proxy server. So the IP, you can see the IP. I've got it from the inventory file. So this inventory file has this IP 255 and that is the IP I'm going to SSH into. So after I SSH into this IP, I'll go to the uh, JS file which runs our proxy, and you can see this proxy is running at this port and it is currently routing requests to this IP. So this is one of our production servers, and now when I push this code to our Jenkins repo, all our production servers, so that is these 5 servers, will get the update one by one. So currently you can see the proxy is routed to the 29, that is the first IP from the production server. So when this IP goes down, the proxy will automatically divert our traffic to this IP. So that's the use of our IP, that is the use of our proxy. And now I'll push this code which I have changed to the remote repository, and this should trigger a build in Jenkins because we've configured poll SCM, so that is all of those things we've done in the previous milestone. So it should trigger a build. Okay, so the build has been triggered, and you will see the rolling update slowly taking place. So the war will be first generated, so the latest war, and that war will be deployed to these 5 production servers, and our proxy will make sure that we are always staying online. So you can see currently uh, the first update took place, so this IP got down, so this IP was now off, so our proxy is now routing requests to some other IP. So we can just visit our proxy to see that our production server is always online. So this is the IP of the proxy, and you can see this is always available online. And while our updates are going on, so you can see the updates from the Jenkins log. So you can see here the new war file is being copied to this server now, the 29 server, and it is deleting the old war file. So while these updates are going on, you can see the logs in the proxy too. So the proxy was earlier targeting this IP, and now because of the updates, it has now switched on to some other IP in the production server. So while this is going on, you can see that the proxy, you can always go to the proxy and it is always online and it is never down. And while this rolling updates are going on, this makes sure that our application is always available online. And I'll just wait for the rolling update to finish so that all of our servers are updated. And while this is happening, we are never down. And you can see the logs for the proxy. So we could have also started this proxy automatically, but this is just so that we can see the logs here, so that how this proxy is switching to different IPs from the production servers. So these are the IPs from the production servers, and it is switching to these IPs one by one. And you can see that although this war file is down, so when I go to this IP, you shouldn't be able to see anything. So that's because it's getting updated. And although it is getting updated, if you go to our IP of the proxy, it will always be online. So that's the strategy which we've employed for the rolling updates. So this is now updating all the servers and it will take quite a lot of time. So you can see all the servers got updated, and using our proxy we made sure that we are always online. So this is how we've implemented rolling updates for iTrust. Thank you.